The organic materials, the leaves and the grass clippings and the trimmings from your trees, when you combine all those using the right ratios, your compost will heat up. This is referred to as compost cooking. This is the decomposition or breakdown process of the materials into a very rich organic material, what organic gardeners like to refer to as black gold. Simply put, organic matter changing into compost. The anaerobic and microbes is what improves our soil naturally. Because of Colorado's heavy clay soil, from my experience, if you want healthy homegrown vegetables and fruits, you want to amend your soil with good compost. Also, the importance of making your own compost assures you know exactly what's going into your compost. I like to steer away from commercial composting because it does not have as much biological activity, because it has not matured like this or cured long enough. So what I'm doing right now in October is trying to finish up sifting my compost. And so I am trying to get the rest of this compost out of this bin. And I'm going to put it over here in my wheelbarrow into my sifter. And some of the materials did not break down as much. It may need to go through another batch of decomposition. And I just sifted just like this. And as you can see, the refined compost is coming out of the sifter. And so I probably have maybe another hour of trying to get all my compost sifted out so I can put it into this container and get it cured for maybe another 3 weeks to put in my flower bin. So as you can see, if I want this even finer, I will choose another screen that's a little smaller to get it smaller. But you know, this is fine. This is great. Now I want to take you to my compost bins over here. This is my compost tumbler, which I've already filled up. And you want your compost material, again, to have the right ratios. You want it wet enough where it is kind of as wet as a wring out sponge. And then I will turn this tumbler ever so often to mix it until it turns into black gold compost, which is the finished product right here. Now, another thing I tried, which I was really impressed with, is I took an old trash can, I cleaned it out, I drilled holes in the side, I drilled holes in the bottom. I had leaves, which is considered the brown material, left over from my stockpile of winter, fall of 2016, and I composted all summer. And as a result of my composting all summer, I was able to fill this up twice. I had it decomposed, it broke down to about half of the barrel, and this is when I am taking out of here, sifting, and is turning into my finished compost, which I'm going to let cure in this container. Growing your own food in your own backyard in Colorado does require heavy amending of your soil. But once you get all the right microbes and the anaerobics and all of the right materials, organic matter that you need in your soil, you can have great vegetables and a beautiful flower garden. So I thank you for taking the time to learn about what really helps organic gardening in Colorado, and look for my next episode and subscribe and like.